Great Sunday, everybody.
What's happening?
Y'all welcome
Hey,
Gary Gaiter. Is that
hey,
how
what's
you
happening?
say your
What's
last
happening?
name?
I think you said it right.
Okay. Welcome, Gary, to the show. We have Brenda in the building. Wait, yeah, that way.
What's happening? Mhm.
And myself, your co host for the night on Real Chill Conversations. So, today, the topic for today was streaming versus CDs. And that's why we have Gary right there
Mm-hmm.
because he gonna
That
give
is
us
the time.
good stuff tonight.
I got some facts for y'all, man. Um, I knew some of it, but when I really paid attention to it today for the specific detail to explain to y'all, oh my God, the money is different, man. It's pros and cons, but it's so different.
Okay, so Gary, I do want to start off with this. Selling a CD is still the way to make money. So we have that established. Especially for a new upcoming artist, I would say kind of. Um, I also believe that for upcoming artists, it's definitely more beneficial than streaming because, as I've heard, you don't make that much money on streaming. So, what you got to
Not
say
at
about that?
all. I'm gonna give you a fact. All right, and you can scale it from that all the way up to what you talking about. All right, now did this. Um, Artists on title, they make 0.0125 per stream. It's not even a penny. It's not even half of a penny. But in this, it's the second highest rate for all the streaming platforms. It takes 12. Hold on, let me refresh that. For every 1,000 plays, the artist makes $12.50 for 1,000 plays. Now, if I sold 1,000 CDs, what would that look like?
Definitely
You
more
see what
than
I'm
less.
saying?
Yeah,
Even if I had to split it with a couple of people, I still
right.
make a lot of money. Still make more than that, more than $12.
Do
Go
you
ahead,
think
Brenda.
with the streaming services and all the different platforms that are available with streaming, and then a lot of artists taking to social media like YouTube and TikTok and all these other platforms, Instagram, and going live on Instagram and like sharing their music and like pointing people to their streams, do you think that that's effective, or do you think that they really should be trying to get people to buy their CDs, download their music, and actually pay for the music that they're going to be listening to? What direction, based off of the numbers, would you be pointing new artists towards? Because I see a lot of people that are up and coming that have blown up off of being on TikTok or by performing their music and sharing it on YouTube.
I ain't gonna say go against the grain and try to be so different that you X yourself out of like good opportunities. But if you're gonna do anything, be knowledgeable of the apps. You know how to make an app. You know, MBK4L, a record company, black owned. They have a music distribution and streaming app. They just launched. It's called 818 Distro. So that's something that's like that's how they playing the game. So you got to play it. I ain't mad at it though, cause they come with perks too.
Okay, yes. But streaming is the new era. Like, it's not like how people used to buy. I guess it all depends on your audience too, because the younger population, they stream. I I mean, I haven't seen anybody that doesn't. But if you have like an older population, I feel like you could sell those CDs to
True,
depending on your audience.
true. I agree with that.
What you think, Brenda?
I think, yeah, definitely. It depends on the audience. I mean, I just remember, back in the day, anytime an artist had something and you heard a song on the radio, I immediately wanted to go and I wanted to buy the CD. I wanted to get music. I wanted to have that CD. I have the CD player in my car and I would listen to it, all the time. Or at home, I'm listening to it on my CD player and all that because at that time there wasn't streaming available to the way that they are. So I come from being used to purchasing CDs and actually buying music from the artists that I was interested in. And that was, my way of showing support, knowing that they're going to make money off of this CD that I just purchased for $12.99 or $14.99 or $16.99 or whatever the price point might be versus streaming, going to Amazon Music or Apple Music or Spotify or iHeartRadio and all these different streaming platforms that are out here that will play artist music, but are artists getting the same check? Are they getting that same kind of money that they would have gotten if they've been selling CDs? Shoot, I know people were selling music, especially up and coming artists were selling music out of the trunk of their cars or outside of the club. They'd have a performance at a nightclub and they'd have CDs available for purchase, right then and there. So they're making their money from the performance, they're making their money from the CD purchase. And so
I was
how
that
do
artist.
you were that artist?
Hmm.
So how do you feel about this new era, as Dominique said, about streaming? What does that mean for an up and coming artist and what their money looks like?
Um, it's something about recording yourself, printing up all your CDs, writing on them. Like it's a connection to it. It's a connection to each one of your like it's your products, your copies. And with the streaming, it's a little disconnected when it comes to that. So the newer artists, you got to find other ways to sell stuff to your audience, whether it be your hoodies, coffee mugs, blunt wraps, versus old school. It was just mainly CDs.
And you can, like Brenda was saying, use other platforms as well, like TikTok, YouTube,
Yeah,
because all of those platforms are free.
Right.
Facebook. So, yeah.
it's free. It's free to yeah.
I've
It's free to
definitely
accept.
I've definitely noticed though that more and more up and coming artists are definitely on board with selling merch. Like you said, whether it's hoodies, whether it's t-shirts, coffee mugs, cups, red cups with a logo and stuff on them, things like that. So those
Hmm.
ways and other sources in which they can make income. But here we are, 2023. It's like everything is being streamed. I think the last CD that I actually purchased was Cardi's last album, and it was a limited edition. It was signed by her. It had some content and stuff in it, and things like that. So that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and I made that
Hmm.
purchase. I haven't purchased anything a CD since then. It's all been downloads. It's all been streaming. It's all been getting the music from these different platforms, adding the music to my playlist, and putting on that playlist, listening to music through YouTube. So how do these new artists really get the grasp and understanding of how to make money in this industry when there's CDs out there versus the streaming. You have to have your merch. You have to have. I think you have to have a definite combination of different avenues of how you're going to get your money, and not just rely on the CDs as it was in the past. I think that was it. It was more CDs. There was less merch that was being put out, but nowadays
Mm-hmm.
definitely more artists are putting out merchandise, logo stuff, hoodies, shirts, things like that. And then also,
Mm-hmm.
their performances and actually going to clubs and getting paid to perform live and have people come out and support them that way.
I also
It's
believe
always about discriminating.
I also believe that the streaming part works very good for like artists that are already big. Like because they're playing like millions and millions of times to be able to see any profit, but I don't think they even worried about that. However, um it's different with the upcoming artists, and I would say it's very important, especially when you're trying to come up, not to really focus on the money per se. Yeah, it has to be like out of passion and stuff, because you gonna spend money. You gotta spend money, the cover,
True.
the
Yeah,
merch,
True.
you have to
True.
spend it.
you
So
got to
you
spend.
can't
But you
be
also
really
have to
focused
know.
about the
You
money.
just
I
have to
think
be in
that's
the.
a
You just
good
have the information.
point.
You know. I want to say like it's not about the money, but you just got to understand where it's coming from, and because people ain't gonna tell you like what you missing, because they might be able to go and get it for themselves.
Right.
So you got to understand for yourself. Like it's a shark. It's a dirty world. You gotta watch it.
So I have a
It's right
question.
at Jingle.
I have a question.
What's up?
Would you rather be in the CD era or in the streaming era as a fan?
Oh, definitely in the streaming era. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having a ball on YouTube, like listening to anything I want to that I would have never had a chance to. 'Cause I also had a chance.
Because
I
you have
came
to
up
look at it in
going
a
to the city
fan
stores.
perspective. What about
'Cause
you, Brenda?
yeah, I say streaming because the fans they want to see you in action. They want to see you performing. They want to see you socializing. They want to see what you're doing on your downtime. They want to see the behind the scenes. Like when you're listening to a CD, yeah, you're listening to the music. Yeah, it's great. You can hit repeat on your favorite song, listen to it 10 times in a row if you want, things like that. But with streaming, I just
It
think you
never
get
scratches up.
you just get more access to the artist. And I think in the era of where we are right now with CDs versus streaming, and then you tie in the social media aspect of it, that's all very, very, very important for an artist to get the support and to really build up their fan base by going live and doing the streaming versus just the CD.
And what Gary's saying, if that's the case, if you're getting less than a penny on Spotify, come on, Spotify.
Right. Let's do better. Let's do better. All these that come to your platform and are putting their music up, we got to treat them a little bit better. We got to do better for them.
Napster pays $19 for every 1,000 plays, and that's the highest payout. That's the highest payout.
They said Apple is good too. How much Apple pay? You don't know.
I see. I have $7.40 for every 1,000 plays. So
Oh,
that means 0.0074 per stream.
Mm,
I
mm.
thought they would. Well,
They got to pay out a lot of people. So it's looking at it from a person like that owns YouTube. You have to pay out so many people, so you can't pay out a large amount at once because you wouldn't have a company.
Just go on YouTube.
Just just go on YouTube. Yeah,
I
just go
don't
on,
know. I
just
feel
Yeah,
like a
it's
lot of rappers have found that they may go viral on one of these platforms
yeah,
because then you have songs too that they put out and it's a hit,
yeah.
and that just be that one time hit.
Hmm.
mhm,
So I think utilizing, I'm gonna say it again, utilizing all of the free platforms. I mean, I think it'll at least pop you off and get to put you, somewhere
Get
where you really
you
will make some money.
get you off the ground and get you out there and get you noticed. Because then when you're on a streaming platform, you do also your fans that are watching you, that are listening to you, have the ability to share that stream, you have the ability to share that video, you have the ability to share that song. I mean, you just have a lot more capability of with interacting and kind of reaching more people than you do with just, CD purchase alone. Because what can you do with a CD? Hand it over to
true.
somebody else and say, listen to
Yeah,
this?
because you can make $10 and $20 off
Yeah,
a CD, but when they go home and play it, it doesn't matter how many times you listen to that Cardi CD, Brenda. She not gonna get paid for that.
You're not
But
getting paid how many times I listened to it. She got paid for the fact that I paid for it. And that's
right.
it. So I could listen to it 2 million times. She not getting paid more than the 16.99 that it costs for the CD.
Not only that, but you have to think about it. If you went through a record company as well,
They got to get
wouldn't
their
that
money.
mean they would get a cut too before
Yeah.
you even get your cut?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Look though, all of our black millionaires come from the CD era because they was able to get like a good deal on it because it's able to be a boss doing the streaming shit. It's so many. You got to spread yourself out to other avenues and pay to even get this kind of money, like your Master P's, the Easy E,
Um,
the Jermaine Dupri.
yeah. Hey Gary, I want to ask you this. Can you give artists some dope ways to promote their music besides um these platforms me and Brenna's talking about, YouTube and TikTok, besides,
Hmm.
as far as
Well,
promotion goes? Is it worth it, like getting a promoter, or
uh, everything is a lot of content based. That's how we connect these days. So like it's between find your way of connecting with people.
Mhm.
Um, there
going to
could be a lot of
party,
different things.
throwing concerts? Like, I mean, I think that would be some good
Space
money
game.
because you're gonna make
I
money
don't
off
know
your
shit.
concerts too.
Yeah, I hear concerts is where the money is at from the touring,
It
going on
is,
tour and doing these shows.
and it keeps you in front of your new artists.
Yep, yep. Keeps you in front of get you and it gets you new fans, gets you new supporters because somebody that might be, especially the concerts that have more than one performer. You might be going to see a particular artist, and then here comes this other artist, and they come out and they perform their set, and you're like, dang, I really like them. And then you start following them and supporting them and following their socials, following their YouTube and all of that. And now they've just gained, new fans, new people to support them just by performing, at a concert where I was going to see some other person, but here this other artist came out and performed, and I had to listen to their set. And they actually did a good job, and I liked it. So I'm now gonna follow them. I'm gonna add them to my favorite artists on my streaming platforms because you have the ability to do that. You can save artists to your favorites. And I remember, some years back when getting music and getting access to music for those that didn't utilize like Apple Music and Amazon Music and Spotify and all of that, people were putting up their stuff on SoundCloud. And that was going viral because people could share their music on SoundCloud to other people. And then, it might get in the hands of the right DJ, and the right DJ might decide to put that song out or put it up and put it out on the radio. And then, an artist blows up, from something like that. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity. You just have to really be creative, and you definitely have to put out content in order to keep your fans engaged and to gain those fans.
More music.
Yeah,
You really
I
have to
agree.
go hard on the music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the future's in coding.
I understand. So what do you all think would be fair to pay the artists for their music being streamed?
I can't even. I might be the same way they is for real.
Oh, why you say
'Cause
that?
I might pay a little more, but since I'm not over the company to understand what they're going through, to having to be paying out all these people, I don't know what they feel like.
So
What about you,
I have a
Brandon?
question. I have a question. So
Okay.
I have subscriptions to different music platforms. I have Apple Music, I have Amazon Music, I have Spotify, but I actually pay a subscription for my Amazon Music. So whatever's put out on Amazon Music, if an artist puts out an album, if they put out an EP, whatever it is that they put out, I have access to it, and I don't have to pay it. I don't have to pay for that music. I'm just paying Amazon and I'm paying Apple my $9.99 a month or whatever it is, and I have unlimited access to all this music. So is it fair to the artist? Because I've just paid for my subscription to this streaming service so that I have the access. And then with that access, I can do whatever I want with it. I can download what I want. I can save what I want. I can listen to it however many times I want and all of that. How do these streaming services, when they are charging their
Right?
fees, how does that disperse down to the artist, or does it even disperse down to the artist? Is that just kept for the platform and that's it? Do the artists have to pay to be a part of streaming platforms, or do they get to upload their music for free?
It's a
That's
deal.
a good question.
Most of the time, it's a deal. Like, but it's real cheap. It costs sometimes like $4 a single sometimes to upload it. I mean, but then you got like if you go through TuneCore, they put your music on the distribution in the stores. So they kind of like the middle party to help get your stuff out there like that. They might take a small little change.
Small change. But
Small
I mean,
change.
if you're an artist and let's say I got to pay Apple $4 to upload my single, how much do I got to charge to upload my album? And if let's say it's $20, let's just round it off to $20. But Apple Music
Hmm.
only charges the subscriber $9.99 a month, and you can download however many albums or singles or whatever you want from however many artists you want. There's no
Hmm.
to that. So then do your streams from that service then get converted over into a paycheck for the artist? So you've paid Apple $20 to upload your entire EP, right? And then
Hmm.
Apple Music, reports that you've gotten 100,000 streams, over the past 2 days. Are they then cutting a check? Are they then getting paid for that after they've uploaded it? Because it seems like it's imbalanced. If I only have to pay a flat fee of $9.99 a month, and I have unlimited access to whatever artists I want to listen to. And is the artist losing some money out in the end? And is it the streaming platform that's coming out, with the better end of the deal?
Come on now. You know they got to come out with the better.
They have to.
They got to.
That's why they need to just they gotta just go to YouTube and they gotta just go on tour to get that
Yep.
money.
Yeah,
And so
you gotta even it out yourself.
yeah.
You gotta leverage that yourself. So like it got its pros. Like I can listen to my favorite song 1,000 times. Am I? No. But I could.
I know I can
Unfortunately, it only
a
pays
song
out
over
like
and over.
$20. But hey, I can go around the world and I can do the same song and get like 10 bands a night. So, hey, what y'all think?
I think the bottom line is CDs are a different era. And I feel like the truth is they're making cars that no longer have a CD player.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Obviously, we're going into a just streaming. Like streaming is growing and growing and growing. Like you have like all these platforms that offer music.
I
So
still think that
the
like,
pressure
cars should come with
should
CD
be put
players.
on
Stream
the
directly
streaming
from your
companies.
car. You can
Huh?
Say what?
stream directly from your car, which is why they're making cars without CD players anymore.
I know, man.
Exactly. I don't have a CD player.
I'm just saying. I feel like they should still put them in there because for people that make music, what if you like just you trying to hear it and you just want to hear what it sounds like real quick?
But that's what I'm saying. They're moving away from that. I don't some stores doesn't even don't even sell CDs anymore.
All
Yeah.
right, I
Right.
know.
So
Yeah.
it's like now we got to figure out a way where people can make money off streaming because truly that's what most people are doing.
You know what might come back? Vinyl
Yeah,
Yeah,
records. The
maybe.
quality of a record is so unique.
it is.
It'll never really go away. It'll go down, but it'll never really go away though.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
go down. I don't think
Yeah.
it would totally disappear because you still have, like I said, the older generation and stuff like that still like CDs and you know they'll buy it. You
I
still have a
have
CD player
uh,
at
Oh yeah,
home.
it's definitely not going on. Ain't nobody listening to no damn CDs.
I have a CD player in my other car. I can load 6 CDs in there and play CDs.
Ooh, look at you.
6 CDs to load. Like all my CDs
Wait,
are broke.
no.
They're all
You got the R.
broken
Kelly on it. I
or
know at least
something.
one guy can. Right.
That's what's up.
what you? Hold on. What 4 CDs you got in right now? What you listening to right now?
Um,
Cardi B.
yeah, I got my Cardi CD.
All right.
Cardi CD. Yeah,
And who else?
I got my old edition, Jagged Edge, new edition. I got that. I got that. I
All
have
right.
it. I have my
What a part
Aaliyah.
of it.
Yep, my Aaliyah. Love me some Aaliyah back in the day.
All right.
And you can't find her music on streaming. I don't know what's going on with that, but I've been looking for it and trying to find it so that I can listen to it. I haven't
The
been able to find it
oh,
on streaming platforms. So
Aaliyah's family is still holding on to it. They don't know what they want to do with it yet.
yeah,
it's kind of tender for him, I guess.
Yeah,
But we need that though. We need to
yeah,
hear that live.
yeah. We need her back. We need to be able to hear her.
That show.
Mm.
All right, y'all. Well, this was a good conversation. We 30 minutes in.
I had some stories I was gonna tell y'all, but I
Oh,
might
Tell
say
it.
that for another
come on.
Tell
day.
us. Tell us.
All right. Shit. Which one I'm gonna start with? All right. So, during the pandemic, um, me and like a couple of my comic friends, we shot a short film. Rest in peace, Brandon Smiley. This is my little partner. His best friend grew up around the corner from me, so we always been cool. Moving like 30 minutes. It's called The Last Reunion. Doesn't really have a real good plot, but we managed to fit like 15 comedians in one fucking movie. And it's called The Last Reunion. It's on Adult Media Network.
What is called?
The Last Reunion.
The
Okay.
last
Y'all
reunion.
heard that.
Okay. Okay.
I did some of the soundtrack for it too. The soundtrack, some of the music
Okay.
and shit in the
That's
back,
dope.
and the effects.
Snaps. That's what's up.
I got like one scene in there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Gary,
That wasn't
you're
even the
cutting
story
in
that
and
I was gonna
out.
tell. I'm trying to see which one, man.
You're cutting in and
Um,
out.
y'all ever heard of comedian sell out?
Can you hear me? Can y'all
I
hear
can
me?
I can hear
Gary,
you.
Gary, you're
Comedian.
cutting in and out.
I'm cutting in and out.
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay,
Tell,
okay.
let everybody else know what else you
I'm gonna
do.
take you out with that. All right. I used to do music, um, but now I do film and music. I'm working on two books also, and that's a lot in a nutshell to break down with that. Um, I don't know. I feel like you got to ask me a question for me to break it down. But
Have you figured
yeah,
out
what y'all got?
where you're gonna sell your books at? Are you planning to sell your books?
Um, I'm really just still putting them together, like getting the artwork for them.
Okay.
I don't have a publishing company though. I had a conversation with somebody. Ain't really Let me see where it goes.
Cool.
I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
What are
All
the
right.
books? What are the books about?
One is a kid's book and one is an adult's book.
Okay.
Two totally different types,
Okay.
but they are unique though. The kids book is really about the difference between how much people talk as kids. Um, so you won't label nobody as bad or nothing, but it's just that people just got different things. They want to share their experience more or less than the next. In the adult's book, it's just like it's a short erotica story.
Is it a love book?
No, it's not really love. It's got some love in it,
Oh, okay.
some sprinkles, it's a feel good book.
We
That's
like
what's up.
It's a short stories though.
okay.
I, uh, I like telling stories. You know,
Is that what got you into wanting to do film storytelling?
say it again.
Is that what got you into wanting to do film storytelling?
Yeah, because I tell stories and rhyme. You know, I started with rapping. So,
Tell us a
right?
joke before we leave.
Say what?
Tell us a joke before we leave.
A joke.
Yeah.
You so crazy. Wow, you so crazy.
I'm serious.
All right, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I'm gonna tell you a story.
All right.
I used to be in the group, me and two of my cousins and another guy. We writing one night, and I decided to pick up his notebook and read his rap because I'm real good at reading his rap just like the way he gonna rap it. And I'm reading this motherfucker's rap, and I get down to this word. It's not even a word; it's a picture now. It's a little bowl with some noodles in it. I said, "Cuz, what is this?" I said, "Cuz, I can spell spaghetti." So I just drew a noodle. I just drew a bowl with some noodles in with some meatballs.
But
Like, you just couldn't ask me how to spell spaghetti, bro. Like, I know you can spell, bro, but
oh my God. I'm laughing because at first I didn't know how to spell it.
spaghetti is a hard word though, low key. It can get you. It can get you.
Yes, it can.
The
It
H
can
is silent.
I'm a good speller though. I'm a great damn speller, but I can't speak to everybody. I know some words have me fucked up.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Do we have any final thoughts, Brenda?
Just, support your favorite artist, stream that music. Like I said, I go to YouTube. I have my music streaming subscription so I can listen to my music at any time. If I'm listening to Sirius XM radio in the car, satellite radio, regular radio, whatever. If I hear a song that I like, I immediately go to my streaming platform and I'm looking up the song and I'm downloading it and I'm saving it and I'm adding it to my playlist of jams. So when I'm listening to my music while I'm working around the house, cleaning the house, cooking, doing whatever, I've got my music already saved because I don't have that CD to pop in no more. and the kids is
Mm-hmm.
tired of listening to Cardi. So I gotta switch it up and throw some
Oh
other
Yeah.
artists.
God.
Do you have any final thoughts? Y'all heard
I
that
got
from
one
Brenda?
final word.
Okay.
I will be working out of GMC Studios, marketing and promotions. Probably next month. Been working with them for the last year. We work with quality control in Atlanta. Great relationship, Dominic. I will I'll tag you, introduce you to whatever. Um, hell yeah, we gonna keep it going. We locked in. I rock with y'all. Long way.
All right.
Where tell everybody where you at.
I'm in Birmingham. What about y'all?
I just wanted them to hear that. Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. I'll be out there then. I'll be out there.
Yeah.
I got a couple people out there.
We in the A.
Yeah, we in the
We in the
A.
Alright.
A, baby.
All right,
I
y'all.
was out there
Well,
for birthday bash weekend. Worked a little
oh,
bit.
that's turn
Yep.
up every year. Yes,
I was
every
with
year.
some shakers and movers.
All right, y'all. Well, my final thoughts is it takes money to make money.
Damn sure
Sometimes.
do.
Bruce. True.
So if you think that selling CDs is more important to you than actually, streaming, because we already know it doesn't pay that much. Don't get discouraged.
No.
Don't get discouraged. Because you just need that one hit. And
That's
that's
Right. Take one.
take
yeah,
one and go
One can
viral.
change your life.
and that's it, and that's all.
That's it, and that's all.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you,
Word.
Gary.
Y'all
All
have a good
right.
Thank
night.
Good night.